Congratulations to the graduating class of 2020 in the Department of Criminal Justice Studies here at San Francisco State. You all have worked years for this accomplishment, and we are so proud to be able to say that you graduated from the Department of Criminal Justice Studies here at San Francisco State. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Liz Brown, and I am a professor in the department and chair of Criminal Justice Studies. We are so disappointed that we are unable to come to you in person, so instead, we are coming to you from our home offices and a range of other places to bring you our congratulations, to tell you how honored and how proud we are that you're graduating from our department, and to also say to you that you worked long and hard for this goal, and that you are finally at its fruition. You should take a moment and celebrate this accomplishment. It is an extraordinary accomplishment. It's not just a piece of paper, it's your ticket to a better life. It's your ticket to higher pay. It's your ticket to a meaningful career. And it's your ticket to showing people that when you put your mind to something, you can accomplish it. Congratulations. And this accomplishment has even more meaning right now as we come to you from our houses, from our backyards to offer congratulations and thanks. We also have to remember that many of you have had to complete your final semester under extraordinary circumstances. Many of you had to transition to online learning, had to bear with your professors as they transitioned to online learning, had to bear with us all as we sought to figure out how to do a Zoom meeting, how to do a recording, how to laugh off all those mistakes we make as we're online and videoing ourselves and giving them to you here, as I'm doing now. And so I also want to say that not only is this a monumental achievement in and of itself, but you all should be extraordinarily proud of yourself. You not only accomplished getting your bachelor's degree, but you did it under extraordinary circumstances that maybe no generation has ever had to confront before. You had to transition, we had to transition, and you persevered and you did it. Congratulations. I also want to take this moment to say thank you, not only for bearing with us this semester as we tried to transition to keep learning and keep teaching, but also for allowing us to come with you on your educational journey, for allowing us to celebrate you, for allowing us to revel in your accomplishments, for reminding us why we chose this job, and for helping us to create the vibrant classrooms that we find in criminal justice studies. I want to thank you all. It's been a pleasure working with those of you who I've known. I've gotten to know a few of you through advising, some of you through classes, some of you just in the halls. And I just want to say thank you. You are what makes it worth it for so many faculty, and that is so true for me. And so thank you and congratulations. Some of you may be thinking that this is it. This is the end of the road with the Department of Criminal Justice Studies. But no, you may not be a student any longer, but you will be transitioning to becoming an alumni of our program. We will still be reaching out to you. We will still be contacting you, and we will still want to hear from you. We want to hear about your accomplishments, where you go in life, what you do with your criminal justice studies degree, and eventually where life takes you. We want you to come back, and we want you to tell our students about it. We want you to tell them how you made it, how you got to the positions, how you made meaning out of your life and your degree. And so I just want to end this by saying congratulations to you all. This is not only an extraordinary accomplishment of which you should be exceedingly proud, but you also should know that you did this under circumstances that almost nobody else has confronted. Congratulations. And thank you. Thank you for being our students. Thank you for allowing us to come with us on your journey. And thank you for staying in touch because you're now going to be alumni. And so I hope you take this moment to watch some of the videos prepared by our faculty, offering you congratulations, offering you a glimpse of perhaps your future, and telling you much the same way as I do, keep in touch. We want to hear from you. We want to see you again. And we'll be very sad if you don't come back. If you need anything, we are here for you. We can still advise you on career options. We can write you letters of recommendations. We can help you think about next steps. We continue to be a resource for you. So please use us because we want to see you. So congratulations, class of 2020. This is an extraordinary accomplishment. I hope you are extremely proud. I so wish we were able to celebrate this with you in person, to tell your family how proud we are of you, to meet your kids, your siblings, your parents, your grandparents, and just to really revel in the celebratory moment that this really is. So thank you, congratulations, and I hope that you are taking time to celebrate yourself. And I hope you take a little bit of time to watch some more of the videos of faculty to find out just what your professor said and just why they find your graduation so important and so inspiring. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a lovely day.
Hello, criminal justice graduate class of 2020. I'm Jeff Snipes. I've had the pleasure of meeting many of you over the last couple years. And for those who I have not yet met, now I've introduced myself. And I sit here before you on May 27th as you're getting everything all together. I think almost all of you have finished everything you need to, as grades are coming out in the next couple days. And I know it's been a rough few months for you, for your families, for everybody involved in what's been going on. And actually, I'm going to pull up this picture from graduation last year. So now I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to toast you here. Well, I'm not really raising my glass there because it's a picture, not a video, but that's from our last graduation, the class of 2019. So since we can't be there today or this week, I'm going to kind of simulate it there. And I want to say a little bit something about this experience. And I know in some ways you might feel that you're an extremely unfortunate graduating class in the sense that, you know, unlike the students in that picture behind me there, you're not having a graduation ceremony. It might seem almost kind of a little anticlimactic, but I'd like to really flip that around and say, on a different way, I think you are one of the most fortunate graduating classes ever to have come through, because what you've endured and over the last few months and what it's set you up for in the future is just an amazing opportunity in certain ways. And I say that, I know that some of you have been hit really hard financially with respect to your families. I'm not downplaying that at all. But I'm saying that you're having a life experience now that's really going to help you out in the future, especially in the field of criminal justice, where all sorts of people from victims to minority youth growing up in disadvantaged neighborhoods to frontline workers, all have had to persevere in many different life circumstances. And you're going to be working with a lot of those people. And so you've now persevered or are persevering through crisis and major crisis of your own. And I think that's going to give you the sort of backbone that's really going to set you up to help others in the future. So again, congratulations, criminal justice graduates of 2020. I wish all of you the best luck, and please stay in touch with us. Anything you need from us, just because it's May 27th doesn't mean that fades out here. Keep in touch. Let us know what you need in the future. All right. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.
Congratulations on your graduation. What an exciting time. It's been such a pleasure getting to know you and working with you over the last 2 years. I hope that you stay in touch. I wish you the best for the future. and keep following your dreams. I hope to see you soon.
Congratulations, graduates, criminal justice majors, fellow Gators. 2020, class of 2020, the COVID class. Maybe it's too soon for that, but you know who you are. Great work this year, completing your studies and making it to graduation. Give yourself a hand for making it through, staying committed, doing the work, reaching out, keeping up with the I Learned pages and the readings and the summaries and the projects and all the things you had to do to persevere to the end, but you did it, and I'm really proud of you. I had a great time my first 8 weeks of the semester when I got to meet you all, or meet most of you, the ones in my class, and it was a really unusual year. I mean, don't get it in your mind that this was business as usual. Very unusual, and you really owe it to yourselves and your family, your support group, who helped you get through this time, and your success. And I wish you the best, and I really enjoy the people that I've met over the years. If you've been in my class, or if you've come to talk to me as a referral from another instructor, it's been my pleasure, and I will always be a resource for you. My email is always going to be Dudley, D-U-D-L-E-Y, at San Francisco State, Dudley at sfsu.edu. Reach out anytime, and usually at graduation, I will buy you a beer or a beverage, tea, coffee, water, whatever your preference. And unfortunately, we didn't make that happen. So if you see me on the street or you come by campus, happy to buy you something and celebrate your success. All right, best of luck to you in your future endeavors. And you're an alumni now. And I told you I'm an alumni too, right? Yeah, so buy some San Francisco State alumni stuff, get a hat, get a hat, and I'll see you around campus, I hope. And if not, yeah, reach out. Let's chat. Congratulations, your success.
Hey, criminal justice majors, Mimi Glumac here, wishing you all a very, very happy graduation, and big congratulations to everyone. Special shout out to my peeps, those of you who I had the honor and privilege of being your instructor. You know who you are. But to everybody, it's an extraordinary thing that you've accomplished, especially under challenging times. So well done, all of you. We are all very proud of you, as I'm sure are your friends and family. It's going to be amazing to see all the wonderful things that you go on to do in the world. And I really look forward to the day that I can open a newspaper or turn on the news and see the amazing accomplishments that you will achieve. Don't be strangers. So go out into the big wide world, make big changes, but remember to let us know how you're doing. Stop by, say hello, send us an email. For those of you that were my students, you know, you could probably send some dark chocolate. But I really, from the bottom of my heart, want to wish all of you a very, very happy graduations. Congratulations. And we are all very, very proud of you.
Part of this virtual graduation program to say congratulations, graduates, class of 2020. For those of you I haven't met, my name is John Viola, and it has been my honor to be one of your fellow instructors in criminal justice. I'm sorry that we don't get to share this graduation moment in person. I'm certain that this is not how you intended to celebrate. We all have to make do with our present circumstances and try to innovate. Rise to the occasion, learn something new. For example, having to cut my own hair, which hopefully the buzz cut worked out. But nonetheless, I am glad for this opportunity, whatever opportunity I get, to toast to your accomplishments. All the more impressive because of the difficult times that I know that you will overcome. How do I know that? Because people who choose this field of study, people go into criminal justice, aren't afraid of adversity. They're not running away from the problems, quite the opposite. Most of you are here because you want to face societal problems directly and because you want to be of service. And I don't mean to be cavalier when I say this, but you should rejoice because there's now a world of problems in front of you. And I say that mindful that this moment is a moment of immense suffering, and that this suffering is unevenly distributed, but that the point is society needs you now more than ever. Your creativity, your innovation, your knowledge, your talents, you can put them to use immediately now. So congratulations. The generations that have come before you have been terrible stewards of many things and have left you many problems. We've been really poor caretakers of democracy, and that has left fair and ethical government in bad shape from the top down. We've neglected social, political, and economic equality as society, and we most resoundingly have failed to take care of the natural world around us and of the environment. So we are leaving you with a world of problems, and now you can add failing to anticipate this current epidemic to that list of problems we have left to you. Certainly nobody could have predicted this particular virus, but the potential for respiratory pandemic infection can and should have been better prepared for. So I'm sorry. I apologize that we have left this place a mess, but now is your moment and occasion. Take the mess we've given you and make the world a better place. I know that you are up for it. The class of 2020 is unique and well suited for it. Whether it's the questioning of exuberance of a student like Ryder Cogswell, or the precise thinking and competence of someone like Lena Kim or Nawid Babraxi, whether it's the quiet observational approach of Lucio Guadal, or the more directly confrontational approach of someone like Lucien Fuller or Hiba Hamoudeh, or whether it's just sort of raw talent and studiousness that so many of you have, Rudy Brooks, Maya Boyd, Laura Akube, Christopher American. I could go on and on. I would like to go on and on with the shout outs to all of you that I know and who I know are incredible thinkers and have a world of talent to contribute. But there are nearly 300 of you, all with your unique talents worth mentioning. Some of you who I don't know. So, but the point is that I know that you're going to rise to the occasion, and it has been my honor to be one of your teachers to get you to this moment. So let me close on this, and it's a bit of a heavy note, but these are heavy times. You know, I know that we will all experience this pandemic differently. On a purely physical level, the tragedy of this pandemic is going to be, and will continue to be, unevenly distributed. But also on an intellectual level, we experience this moment differently, that we are confronting the same set of circumstances, but we are having a different experience of that similar set. And to me, that is both mysterious and dangerous. You know, in criminal justice studies, we teach about something called confirmation bias. And we warn people, in particular people who are planning on being investigators, to avoid it. And I think this may be a factor in how we're all coming to terms with this unprecedented moment differently. Most of us are reading the pandemic in light of our own pre-existing notions, myself included. For example, let me share one lesson I've taken from the Corona times. And to me, it is a lesson of interconnectivity and interdependence. One thing that this difficult moment has taught me is that humanity shares a common fate, and that if one of us is unwell, we are all unwell. Certainly from the point of view of the virus, it doesn't see that many different degrees of separation between us, whether we're on one side of the globe or the other. So maybe I'm predisposed to think about things this way, but it's my hope that when we rise to meet this challenge, and I know that we will, that we rise together, and that we do it in a spirit of shared and collective care for humanity. So keep growing and keep learning. And speaking of learning, I almost forgot my final lesson, which may have been annoying some of you. Some of you may be tempted to think that I'm sitting under a banner that reads, congratulations. Maybe statistically, about 50% of us would have noticed that it actually doesn't say that. Look again. For those of you who did notice that it actually says confabulations, congratulations on that. I'm sure it bothered you the whole time, but statistically speaking, that would only been about half of this. The point is, it's a criminal procedural pun, I guess. Confabulation, it means a false memory. But it is another example of a particular type of confirmation bias that we talk about in criminal procedure, that is expectation bias. And in many circumstances, we may see what we expect to see rather than what is really there. And it is a reminder for us to keep growing and keep learning and to keep questioning the world around you, including and maybe especially your own assumptions about it. So now I've definitely said too much, as usual. So it's time for me to close with this. A toast to you and a toast to the class of 2020. Congratulations. The world needs you now more than ever. It's a prop. It's a prop like all things here in cyberspace. Anyway, congratulations. See you in the field.